Good evening.
OFCU's holiday skip-a-payment is here. Need a little extra cash? Take a break from your loan payment this November or December with a discounted skip fee. The skip-a-payment program lets you skip your loan payment for $15, then resume your next regular payment. Submit your skip online at oterofcu.org. Some restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Your success is our success. We belong to you.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
Happy holidays. This is Deborah Romero, President and CEO of First National Bank. Our goal is to help our communities prosper and continue to grow. Our attention is directed to support the goals and accomplishments of our customers, like opening a small business, buying a home, or planning life celebrations like a wedding or a new baby. We are here to assist with all of life's milestones. We express our thanks and gratitude to our customers for placing your trust in us. Wishing you all a safe and happy holiday.
First National Bank, member FDIC.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle.
1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
This holiday season, Ochoa Stucco wishes you joy and warmth. Whether you're cozying up at home or enjoying festive gatherings, we're here to help you create beautiful spaces. Happy holidays from all of us at Ochoa Stucco.
You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. Welcome to the Lawrence E. Johnston Tiger Pit. Happy to have you along as we get the first home game of the 2024-2025 season for the Alamogordo boys basketball team. Sorry we ran into a commercial break right off the top, but was dealing with a technical issue, but we seem to be good to go now. And this is the Otero Federal Credit Union pregame show here on Alamo Sports and Talk. Happy to have you along for what should be a fun game. Atmosphere for the JV game was fantastic. We hope it continues into the varsity matchup as well, that we get so a loud crowd, and it's just an overall fun evening here at the Lawrence E. Johnston Tiger. But these two teams played exactly 1 week ago in the first round of the Artesia City of Champions Classic, and that game was all Carlsbad. Tigers really struggled offensively in the first half. Actually, the entire game struggled defensively as well. Had a running clock, I think, midway through the third quarter. It was not a good show for the Tigers last run around. So they obviously want this to be a completely different, number one, obviously, result. You want to get out of here with a win, but just in terms of the way they match up against this Carlsbad team, they've got to handle the pressure better. They've got to get into their offensive sets when they do get into the half court, and they absolutely have to be able to have the poise and not let things get too on top of them as the game goes along, because it just seemed to snowball in that game, and the Tigers, I think they were down 14-1 at one occasion, and it continued to ramp up from that point. And all credit to Carlsbad. They shot the ball well. Their defense was doing what it needed to do. They were just doing all the right things. And I think you saw a little bit of a team in Carlsbad that had decent amount of varsity experience coming back from last year compared to a team in Alamogordo that was, you had a lot of guys that were playing their second varsity game. Well, now it's, varsity game number 5, and how does Alamogordo handle it? And a team that they've already seen, so they know what to expect. I'm sure Carlsbad might throw in a few wrinkles here and there that might be a little bit different than what we saw in the first matchup, but for the most part, you got to expect they're going to do the same thing. They're going to pressure like crazy. They're going to move the ball around and a lot of dribble drive action, get into the lane, kick it out, get into the lane, and find themselves in open spots. Really force the Tiger defense to make some real adjustments as the game progresses. So it's a well-coached team by Coach Zumbrun and his crew. But I will say the Tigers, and I was impressed how Alamo bounced back against Rio Rancho the next day. A good Rio Rancho team. They had one bad quarter, and that was kind of the difference in that one. And they a hard-fought game against Deming. Maybe not their best on that game on Saturday morning, but they came out of there with the win, and that's the important part of that. So another chance here against Carlsbad. You get an opportunity to kind of erase what happened the last go-around, and maybe the home atmosphere makes a little bit of a difference. That's got to get the juices going a little bit and get them excited about the game as a whole. So certainly factors that could impact tonight's game. I think at the end of the day, it's going to come down to how Alamogordo executes. They've got to execute their plays better. They've got to handle the pressure better, and that'll at least give them a chance. And then it also comes down to them shooting the ball better, because in that game they really shot poorly. So you can do a lot of things right if you have a bad offensive night. Settled for a lot of jump shots in that first game. All right, we're going to go ahead and take a commercial break and return here to the Lawrence E. Johnson Tiger Pit. Alamogordo boys basketball facing off against Carlsbad. You're listening to the Otero Federal Credit Union pregame show on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019.
Fall into savings today at Local Credit Union. We're ready to help you with those high interest rates. Now through the end of December, enjoy 1% lower interest rates when you refinance your auto loan with Local Credit Union. And it's so easy to apply. Go now to localcreditunion.com or stop by and see us in person at 808 Washington Avenue. Local Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. All loans based on credit approval.
We are the Veterans Health Administration, and our hands provide life-changing care to over 9 million veterans across more than 1,200 facilities nationwide. Join hands with us to make an impact in your community. Learn more at vacareers.va.gov.
OFCU's holiday skip-a-payment is here. Need a little extra cash? Take a break from your loan payment this November or December with a discounted skip fee. The skip-a-payment program lets you skip your loan payment for $15, then resume your next regular payment. Submit your skip online at oterofcu.org. Some restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Your success is our success. We belong to you.
This holiday season, Ochoa Stucco wishes you joy and warmth. Whether you're cozying up at home or enjoying festive gatherings, we're here to help you create beautiful spaces. Happy holidays from all of us at Ochoa Stucco.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
Use the equity in your home to finance your dreams. This is Leanne Bain from First National Bank. Plan those special vacations, those home improvements, and simply pay off those high interest rate bills. It's easy. Apply for your home equity line of credit today.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender, all loans subject to credit approval.
Need a business or personal loan? This is Jackie at First National Bank. It's easy. Apply from any device at www.fnb4u.com. Let's get started.
First National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, all loans subject to credit approval.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. As the Alamogordo Tigers and the Carlsbad Cavemen get ready to tip off in about 5 minutes or so from now. As both teams are going through their final warm-ups, we'll have national anthem and starting lineups getting announced here. Do have a final for you from up at the Mescalero Holiday Tournament as the Mescalero girls beat Escalante 45-29, 18 points for Molly Pena. Terracino had 10 in the victory, and they will move on, and I'll tell you who they'll play a little bit. I know the Cloudcroft girls are also in action tonight as they faced off against Hondo. That game started at 5:30, I believe, so they may not be quite finished with that one yet. And the Cloudcroft playing at 6:30 and 7 o'clock respectively tonight. And you also have Tularosa boys, which tipped off about an hour ago against Lordsburg. Cloudcroft boys are facing off against Reserve, and the Mescalero boys have got Alamo Navajo tonight. And so we'll have all that up for you on our Facebook page. We might be able to get it to you here on our broadcast tonight, but no guarantees on any of that. So we'll be sure to let y'all know what the impact will be, or what those final scores will be before we go off the air tonight. And Tigers are going through their final set of warm-ups as they do their slides and their dives out onto the floor, orchestrated by Coach Bowman. And the Tigers will head to the bench. And we've got a really good student section tonight. I got to tell you, we've also, I believe tonight they are throwing out some stuffed toys at halftime as a toy drive. So that's a fun thing they've got going on tonight as well. So we'll look forward to seeing that. Hey, if you're in the area, still got time to come on down to the gym for this evening's game, as it'll tip off coming up here in just a little while. And we got any other games going on tonight? I think that's it. But we'll try to keep you up to speed on all of the other tournaments that are happening across the basin, because it is a very busy next 3 days. This is the only game this week for the Alamogordo. And they will try to get a positive result tonight. With only one game next week, and then they'll go over to the Poe Cord tournament in Roswell. So they'll actually be in Roswell for the next 4 games next Tuesday against the Coyotes, and then they'll be over at the Poe Cord tournament in Roswell the day after Christmas, the 3 days following Christmas. They'll be playing over there. All right, we're going to take our last break. Thanks for listening to the Otero Federal Credit Union pregame show as we're ready for tonight's national anthem. And
The Winner's Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winner's Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winner's Circle, 1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
Fall into savings today at Loco Credit Union. We're ready to help you with those high interest rates. Now through the end of December, enjoy 1% lower interest rates when you refinance your auto loan with Loco Credit Union. And it's so easy to apply. Go now to lococreditunion.com or stop by and see us in person at 808 Washington Avenue. Loco Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. All loans based on credit approval.
Join Stand Up to Cancer and Jazz Pharmaceuticals to raise awareness of small cell lung cancer and accelerate the pace of research. Ask your healthcare provider about screening options that might be right for you or a loved one. Visit standuptocancer.org/lung to learn more.
OFCU's holiday skip a payment is here. Need a little extra cash? Take a break from your loan payment this November or December with a discounted skip fee. The Skip a Payment program lets you skip your loan payment for $15, then resume your next regular payment. Submit your skip online at oterofcu.org. Some restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Your success is our success. We
This holiday season, Ochoa Stucco wishes you joy and warmth. Whether you're cozying up at home or enjoying festive gatherings, we're here to help you create beautiful spaces. Happy holidays from all of us at Ochoa Stucco.
Happy holidays. This is Deborah Romero, President and CEO of First National Bank. Our goal is to help our communities prosper and continue to grow. Our attention is directed to support the goals and accomplishments of our customers, like opening a small business, buying a home, or planning life celebrations like a wedding or a new baby. We are here to assist with all of life's milestones. We express our thanks and gratitude to our customers for placing your trust in us. Wishing you all a safe and happy holiday.
First National Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back here to the Lawrence E. Johnson Tiger Pits as the Alamogordo Tigers getting their lineup announced. Let's get you the starters for the visiting Carlsbad Cavemen. A 6'1 senior wearing number 2, Kyron Orgain. Number 3, Zenas Huerta is a 5'8 junior. Number 11, Jacob Chavarria is a 5'10 senior. Number 22, Shane Sullivan is a 6'4 junior. And Brandon Sullivan is a 6'2 senior wearing number 34. For the Alamogordo Tigers, Jaden Hernandez, number Julian Favela is a 6'4 sophomore, and he's wearing number 15. Number 24, Marcus Bryant Jr. is a 6' senior, and he wears number 24. All right, I think we said that. All right, ready to go. Center tip will be Julian Favela and Shane Sullivan. It was a 30-plus point win for Carlsbad the last time these two teams faced. That was just one short week ago when these two teams battled. We'll see if we get anything different from the first go-around. Favela able to win the tip. I think we're going to do it again, though. Jump ball for Alamogordo, and so the Cavemen will get the basketball to begin. And the Tigers will open up. It looks like a zone defense. Orgain's got it at the right wing, swings it over left wing to Huerta. Sullivan, now top of the key, Chavarria, gives it over to Huerta, who will fire up a 3, and he will knock it down. And there's somebody that I don't believe Carlsbad had in the first game that these two teams played. And so that's a little scary if you're Alamogordo. Tigers get it in the front court pretty easily as Marcus Bryant Jr.'s got a top of the key, gives it back to Hernandez. Hernandez to the left elbow, trying to get it out to the corner. It's deflected away by Orgain, and it will go out of bounds as Orgain was able to throw it off of Richards, and it'll be Carlsbad. 7:27 to go in the first. 7:27 to go in the first quarter on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. And Huerta from the same spot fires up another 3. It's no good. Rebound is deflected out of bounds, and it's last off of Carlsbad. Bryant will inbounds. They get it to Hernandez, and Hernandez has the ball poked away from behind, and it'll be stolen away by Sullivan, who gives it to Chavarria. Chavarria goes into the lane to Shane Sullivan, goes up with the right hand and finishes. And this game starting off very similar to the last game as Carlsbad jumps out to a 5-0 run. Up the far sideline, Richards almost traveled. Gives it up to Hernandez. It's Bryant to the free throw line, fires up a jump shot. That's no good. Rebound pulled in by Chavarria. He comes up the near sideline. Herrera Hamilton all over him, battling for a loose ball. It's eventually tipped to Sullivan. Chavarria will bring it into the front court. Orgain in the corner. And Orgain from the right corner fires up a 3. It's no good. Battle for the rebound is eventually won by Favela. He'll give it up to Hernandez. Almo's really not had a chance to set up their offense yet. They may on this possession as Hernandez dribbles left far sideline. And now left wing gives it up to Richards. Free throw line jump shot from Favela is no good. And the rebound again by Carlsbad. Quickly up ahead to Huerta. Huerta in the lane. Goes up from the right side of the lane with the runner. It's good. And Carlsbad has scored the first 7 points. They lead with 6:06 to go in the first quarter. to the free throw line, or rather to the half-court line. The ball goes to Richards. Now it's Hernandez with the basketball. Tigers really just need something positive here on this offensive end, as Hernandez goes to Richards at the left wing. And now into the lane, Favela goes up with the shot. Call an offensive foul. I don't know about that. That was, I don't know, a little floppy for my taste, but they got the call, so I don't know if that, we'll see if that's the trend throughout the night. Out of the top of the key, Chavarria. Right wing, it's Orgain. Swing it over to Huerta in the left corner. He tries to dribble out of there and is pressured by Hernandez. Goes out between the circles, Chavarria. Now Huerta. 5:25 to go first quarter. Right corner, Orgain will fire up a three, and he puts it in. And once again, Carlsbad shooting the ball well. And now a steal. Chavarria gets in the lane, goes up with the floater. Timeout, Alamogordo. And that is 12 straight points to open up the game for Carlsbad, as they are rolling as they did in game number one. You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230-1019. We'll return right after this.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle, 1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
Has the ball stolen away. Here comes Carlsbad to the basket. Orgain's shot is no good, and Alamogordo grabs the rebound. 3-on-2 the other way. Favela's going to step into a three. Back of the rim, no good. And Sullivan grabs the rebound. This is Shane Sullivan. He drives the lane and goes up with a shot. Offensive foul will be called as he bowls over Favela, and it'll be Alamogordo possession. It's Benitez, Favela, Hernandez, Richards, and Bryant. So the only change out was Benitez coming into the game for the Tigers. Inbounds will go to Richards, and then he threw it right at the feet of Bryant and turns it over. A lot of this has been pressure from Carlsbad. That was just a miscue. Orgain misses on the three. Sullivan grabs the rebound. His putback is good. That's Brandon Sullivan who gets the putback, and it's 14 consecutive points for Carlsbad. 14-0. Hernandez, top of the key, tries to drive the lane, almost lost the handle. Gives it up to Richards. Left wing extended, and we'll give it back to Hernandez. Tigers need a bucket as we about hit the halfway point of this first quarter. Between the circles, Bryant. Right wing, it's Richards. Richards tried to go to Benitez right in the middle of a bunch of Carlsbad players, and driving the lane and bowling over Richards was Huerta, and so he picks up an offensive foul. Richards checks out of the game. Herrera comes in, as does William Bynum. Bryant and Richards check out of the game. Inbounds to Bynum. Swings it out behind and gets it to Hernandez. Hernandez now to Bynum. Bynum goes out to the right corner. And now it's Hernandez with it. Hernandez, nothing but ball pressure here. And the Tigers having trouble creating any sort of space. Bynum now gives it up to Herrera. Herrera. That one halfway down, and it falls out. are here at the C. Johnson Tigers. 14-2, Carlsbad in front. Julian Favela with the only bucket for Alamogordo. And the Tigers looking to inbound it and have it turned over. And driving into the lane on the jump stop, going up with the right hand, no good from Priest. Rebound is pulled in by Carlsbad. Right corner three is no good. Priest grabs the rebound in the lane, fighting for some space. He'll lose the possession. And Bynum will get up head to Herrera. Herrera misses on the layup. Tigers cannot afford to be missing those. Left wing with the basketball. And dribbling out of there is Malik Mills. Mills is going to fire up the top of the key three. That's no good. Rebound is grabbed by Alamogordo, and then it will push the other way. Hernandez to the free throw line, tried to spin, and almost had the ball knocked away by Mills, but Mills will be called for. Tigers bring Isaiah Richards and Marcus Bryant Jr. back into the game.
And Tigers number 24, Marcus Bryant Jr.
Bynum and Hernandez and Favela on the floor. Hernandez with the basketball. Under a minute to go here in the first on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. Hernandez will give the ball to his right to Richards. Back to Hernandez. Tigers just having all kinds of trouble getting into an offensive set. Left corner three from Bryant. No good. And the rebound pulled in by Carlsbad. Jorge Herrera gives it up to Chavarria. Chavarria to the left elbow. He will find Priest. Priest inside, can't get the layup. Rebound ripped away by Favela. And it'll be Hernandez coming the other way for Alamogordo. 20 seconds remaining. Hernandez at the far sideline. Gives it out between the circles to Bryant. Now over to the left wing. Bynum. Back to Bryant. 8 seconds left. Marcus hands it off to William. Now to Hernandez. Hernandez going to fire up a tough shot from the top of the key. He's going to draw a foul. And it'll be 3 free throws coming up for Alamogordo. And that was as the buzzer was sounding.
At the line, shooting threes for the Tigers, number 3, Jaden Hernandez.
And the first one good for Hernandez. They're going to put 0.2 seconds back on the clock. Well, we're trying to get it to 0.2, and as soon as we get that, there we go. So they've got that squared away. And Hernandez will shoot one more free throw. Not really much to do in 0.2 of a second. Hernandez makes the third. And it'll pretty much just be an inbounds here for Carlsbad. And that will be all. But the Tigers at least get 5 points there at the end of the quarter after Carlsbad scored the first 14. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230-1019. We'll return with the second quarter right after this.
Fall into savings today at Local Credit Union. We're ready to help you with those high interest rates. Now through the end of December, enjoy 1% lower interest rates when you refinance your auto loan with Local Credit Union. And it's so easy to apply. Go now to localcreditunion.com or stop by and see us in person at 808 Washington Avenue. Local Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. All loans based on credit approval.
If
only life had a remote control, you could pause or rewind. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its Prediabetes Awareness Partners.
This holiday season, Ochoa Stucco wishes you joy and warmth. Whether you're cozying up at home or enjoying festive gatherings, we're here to help you create beautiful spaces. Happy holidays from all of us at Ochoa Stucco.
Alamos 1019. Welcome back here to the Lawrence E. Johnson Tiger Pit as on the Richardson Motor scoreboard as the Tigers work it on the perimeter. Hernandez with the ball at the left wing. And the ball deflected, but Richards able to find his way to it. And he'll give it back to Hernandez. Bynum with the basketball. Gives it up to Hernandez. They work it around the perimeter. The Tigers are going to be a little bit quicker with their ball movement to get around this pressure defense for Carlsbad. They give it to Richards at the free throw line. Turnaround jump shot is good. Work their way into the middle of the defense, and a turnaround jumper is in, and the Tigers have scored the last 7. 14-7, Carlsbad in front, 7-12. Brandon is going to and into the front court with it is Hernandez. Out to the right corner. Favela will fire up a 3. Oh, just rims out. And Carlsbad with the rebound for Carlsbad with the rebound coming the other direction. It's Chavarria with the basketball, top of the key. Drives right to the lane, goes up with the runner. A lot of contact there, nothing called. The battle for the rebound, it'll go out of bounds. It was after he had let the ball go, but you see that foul called a lot usually. As I guess they're going to say he hooked him. Hooked the Alamogordo defender. And it's 14-7, so after 14 straight from Carlsbad, 7 straight from Alamogordo. Hernandez will give it to Bryant at the far sideline. Bryant works to the left wing, gives it up to Richards. He'll fire up a long 3. It's no good. Rebound is pulled in by Huerta. Huerta swings it to his left, Chavarria. Chavarria stops and pops a 3 from the left wing and ends the 7-0 Tiger run. It's 17-7 on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. And the Tigers work it around the outside. Left wing 3 from Richards is too strong. Sullivan is able to block that shot, and Orgain will feed Shane Sullivan. Brandon had the block. Shane Sullivan with the finish. Shane Sullivan with the finish on the other end. And it'll be Hernandez coming to the right wing with the basketball. Now between the circles to Richards. Left corner, it's Hernandez. Hernandez out between the circles, gives the ball to Bryant. Richards now corner. 3 on the way is good from Jaden Hernandez. And he's got 6 points. 3 from the free throw line and 3 from the corner. And it's 19-10. Chavarria top of the key. Cut off at the free throw line. Orgain going to fire 3 from the right wing. That's good. His second 3. And it's 22-10. So a quick answer there from Carlsbad. It's Richards. Ball goes inside. Ethan Grinder is able to knock down the bucket for the Tigers. And so Alamogordo ball over in the right corner. It's Shane Sullivan with the basketball. Sullivan will give the ball up to Chavarria. Chavarria to the free throw line in the lane. He swings out left corner. Brandon Sullivan will give it up to Huerta. And Huerta dribbles. Chavarria at the free throw line. Fadeaway jump shot. That one will fall down. Now Tigers just unable to get some stops on the other end. They've got it going much better offensively now, but now they need the defense to step up. Ball over it. It's Bryant with the basketball. And so it is Richards with it. Richards will go over to the left wing, Bryant. Bryant works towards the baseline. Tried to feed it underneath there to Herrera Hamilton, but he can't handle the pass. Herrera Hamilton for Chavarria. Antoine picks up his first foul. Ball goes down underneath. Shot is no good off the bottom of the rim. That was Jonah Moyers who just checked into the game. Hernandez, Grinder, Richards, as well as Best and Bryant on the floor. Richards will give it to Bryant. Right corner, catch and shoot three. It's no good. And here comes Carlsbad the other way. It's Orgain, Cornum, Moyers, Mills. And the top of the key three fires up and good. Nobody went out and guarded Cornum. And so Carlsbad lead swells to 15. Bryant brings the ball all the way to the right wing for the Tigers. Now finds Hernandez. Hernandez, nice feed down underneath to Best. Able to get it to go. And Orgain will bring it into the front court. Down by 13, 1:52 to go in the second. Orgain, right wing extended, has the basketball. Gives it up top of the key. Now it's working it around to the left wing. And Mills has it for the Cavemen. Top of the key. Orgain fires up a three. Back rim no good. Bryant able to grab the rebound. Here comes Marcus. Nice feed to Grinder, but he had the shot block. A little pocket pass from Bryant as he got it down underneath to Grinder, but good defense by Carlsbad. Hernandez and Richards will check out of the game. Favela returns, and William Bynum is out there. Grinder and Best. Bryant will give it to Grinder. Gives it right back to Bryant. Now it's Bynum. Bynum gives it up to Bryant. Over at the far sideline. Favela's now got it, working baseline, little up and under move. Cross-court pass to Bryant. Fires up a left wing three. No good. Rebound pulled in by Mills for Carlsbad. Mills across the center line. Guarded by Bynum. Matching numbers here. Over to the far sideline. Over the outstretched hands of Grinder. Orgain now with 8. And it's Carlsbad 29, Alamogordo 14. As Bynum will push it up ahead to the top of the key, works the lane, goes up with the left hand, and he'll spin it down. Nice attack of the rim there by William Bynum as the freshman gets his first points. And it's 27 seconds to go in the second quarter. 29-16, Carlsbad in front of Alamogordo. Tigers are keeping touch. Orgain to the left wing and gets it out to the left corner. Looked like it was going to be a three attempt from Mills, but he passes up on it. Brandon Sullivan will give it up to Ball is deflected and kicked out of bounds by Alamogordo. It'll stay on this. 3.4 seconds remaining in the first half. And a pass. Eight-tenths of a second. But and we'll go ahead and keep it right here as we're getting ready to go to the half break.
Don't forget, fans, at halftime we'll be doing our Tiger Toy Drive.
And your leading scorers for Alamogordo, Jaden Hernandez has 6. And then pretty spread out. Richards has 2, Favela has 2, Best with 2, and Grinder has 2. On the other side for Carlsbad, 8 points for Kyron Orgain and 7 for Jacob Chavarria.
Tonight's contestant stand is sponsored by Alfred.
3 points for Tanner Cornum, 5 for Zenas Huerta, 4 points for Shane Sullivan, and 2 points for Brandon. Carlsbad has 2.6. Grinder guarding the inbound to Brandon Sullivan. Orgain will fire up a long 3. That's no. And the half is over. So Carlsbad jumps out to a 14-point lead to score the first 14 points of the game. Tigers were able to keep it at least about even after that. And so they are down by 13. 29-16 is your score. And we'll return to the Lawrence E. Johnson Tiger Pit here on Alamo Sports and Talk.
OFCU's holiday skip-a-payment is here. Need a little extra cash? Take a break from your loan payment this November or December with a discounted skip fee. The skip-a-payment program lets you skip your loan payment for $15, then resume your next regular payment. Submit your skip online at oterofcu.org. Some restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Your success is our success. We belong to you.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
Card Suite Life provides 24/7 control right at your fingertips. This is AJ with First National Bank. Fraud prevention is priceless. Safeguard your card. Download the free app for a simple, secure way to manage your debit card activity.
First National Bank, member FDIC.
Need a business or personal loan? This is Jackie at First National Bank. It's easy. Apply from any device at www.fnb4u.com. Let's get started.
First National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, all loans subject to credit approval.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle, 1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
Fall into savings today at Local Credit Union. We're ready to help you with those high interest rates. Now through the end of December, enjoy 1% lower interest rates when you refinance your auto loan with Local Credit Union. And it's so easy to apply. Go now to localcreditunion.com or stop by and see us in person at 808 Washington Avenue. Local Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. All loans based on credit approval.
.101 Lawrence E. Johnson Tiger Pit, and halftime with Carlsbad leading Alamogordo 29-16 is your score. the Tigers trying to fight back after giving up the first 14 points, and they made a better show of it. They scored seven consecutive after that. Carlsbad would push the lead back out, though, and offensively on their shots and have looked quality on that end. I will say the Tigers have played better in the second quarter than what they did in the first quarter of the first game. So, but I think if you're the Tigers, you're still down 13, not feeling especially good about the spot that you're in. I think mainly because you kind of knew what to expect coming in, and you found yourself in a pretty similar situation. I was amazed at how quickly that first half went. It was the same as the first game too, where it just seemed to snowball, and all of a sudden you look up at the clock and it's 5 minutes gone in the first quarter, and Carlsbad's got this huge lead. And that was very similar to how that first game went for whatever reason, that it just really seemed to cook. The quarter just flew by. Second quarter was a little bit different pace, but it's been impressive how Carlsbad has been able to take it to the Tigers here in the first two games. But we'll see with the second half. If the Tigers come out and have a strong third quarter, they don't have to get it all back. If they can bring it down to within 7 or 8 points going to the fourth quarter, just get that positive momentum. We'll see if they can keep building on that. And the scoring's come from a lot of different guys. They haven't just needed one person to sort of carry them back into the game. Ethan Grinder, Nate Best, Julian Favela, and William Bynum, each with 2 points. Same with Isaiah Richards. Carlsbad, meanwhile, 7 points for Kyron Orgain, 3 for Tanner Cornum, 5 for Zena Suerta, 7 points for Jacob Chavarria, 4 for Shane Sullivan, and 2 points for Brandon Sullivan. All right, we're going to go ahead and take a commercial break and return here to the Lawrence E. Johnson Tiger Pit. It's 29-16 Carlsbad on the Richardson Motor scoreboard, and we'll be back.
I didn't ask to be thrown in the streets, but I did ask for help, and Covenant House was there for me.
For these kids who didn't ask to be put in this unthinkable situation, Covenant House is there. To learn more, go to safeplacetosleep.org today.
OFCU's holiday skip-a-payment is here. Need a little extra cash? Take a break from your loan payment this November or December with a discounted skip fee. The skip-a-payment program lets you skip your loan payment for $15, then resume your next regular payment. Submit your skip online at oterofcu.org. Some restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Your success is our success. We belong to you.
This holiday season, Ochoa Stucco wishes you joy and warmth. Whether you're cozying up at home or enjoying festive gatherings, we're here to help you create beautiful spaces. Happy holidays from all of us at Ochoa Stucco.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
Happy holidays. This is Deborah Romero, President and CEO of First National Bank. Our goal is to help our communities prosper and continue to grow. Our attention is directed to support the goals and accomplishments of our customers, like opening a small business, buying a home, or planning life celebrations like a wedding or a new baby. We are here to assist with all of life's milestones. We express our thanks and gratitude to our customers for placing your trust in us. Wishing you all a safe and happy holiday.
First National Bank, member FDIC.
The Winner's Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winner's Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winner's Circle, 1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. Welcome back to the Lawrence C. Johnson Tiger Pit. The Alamogordo Tigers are trailing at halftime, 29-16. And they are back out on the floor, shooting around. Same are the Carlsbad Cavemen. The jersey situation tonight, a uniform situation. Tigers in their home whites, black numerals, gold outlining, Alamogordo across the front. Carlsbad in their road blues, white numerals, and Carlsbad across the front of their jerseys. Good crowd tonight, by the way. And hopefully this Tiger team can get this crowd fired up. A good comeback always seems to get the crowd fired. Hopefully that'll end up being the case. And we also had a toy drive tonight, so we had folks throwing a bunch of toys out onto the gym floor, soft toys, and raising some toys for, I don't know if it's going directly to Toys for Tots or it's going to We're about ready for half number 2. Again, leading scores, Jaden Hernandez with 6 for the Tigers. And Jacob Chavarria each with 7 points. And so we're ready to go with half number 2. Carlsbad will have the basketball. They'll inbound from the far sideline. Chavarria and the Sullivans, Brandon and Shane. Huerta and Orgain out on the floor. Tigers will go with Bryant, Richards, Favela, and Hernandez and Herrera Hamilton. Ball at the top of the key. Chavarria gives it to Sullivan. Sullivan drives in. First attempt, but his putback is there. And Shane Sullivan with 6 points. And the Cavemen extend their lead out to 15. It'll be Hernandez into the front court for the Tigers as he dribbles at the top of the key. Out over at the right wing. Now between the circles. And they work it on the perimeter. Richards finds Bryant, right wing open for 3, but too strong. And the Cavemen have the rebound. Up the far sideline with it, Chavarria. He will hang there at the left wing, guarded by Bryant, gets a screen. Favela will pick him up now. Tigers switch off. And so it'll be Chavarria going to fire up the top of the key 3, and he'll knock it down. Wasn't particularly bad defense by Favela. He was trying to defend against the dribble drive. He just stepped up and shot the 3. Richards at the right wing is caught in the air but finds Hernandez. And Hernandez, right wing extended, gives it up to Richards. Richards able to drive past Orgain to the free throw line. Finds Bryant, who works baseline, and got caught in the air and threw it right to a Carlsbad player. Here's Orgain coming up the floor, and we've got a jump ball called. And the possession arrow will give it to Alamogordo. So it'll be near sideline for the Tigers as Bryant will inbound. And he'll give the ball up to Hernandez, and Hernandez will bring it across the timeline. Tigers down 34-16. Richards at the right wing, and it gives to Favela underneath. Favela underneath the basket, dribbles all the way to the left corner, now has it at the left wing. And Favela at the top of the key. Over to the right corner. Give it to Richards, and now between the circles to Hernandez. Over at the right corner. Pull-up jump shot from Richards is no good. Favela, though, right there on the follow. And Julian's got 4, and the Tigers trail 34-18. It'll be Chavarria in the front court, guarded by Bryant. Give it up to Huerta at the left wing. He drives the lane, goes up the shot. Favela comes out, blocks it, then tips it out in front to himself, goes to the basket, and lays it up and in. Good. Julian Favela. The Tigers find themselves a couple points closer, but not until a left corner 3 is knocked down by Brandon Sullivan on the other end. And just as it has been the entire game, anytime the Tigers make a little inroads, they find themselves on the other end giving up a bucket. And Carlsbad leads by 17. 37-20 on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019.
Fall into savings today at Local Credit Union. We're ready to help you with those high interest rates. Now through the end of December, enjoy 1% lower interest rates when you refinance your auto loan with Local Credit Union. And it's so easy to apply. Go now to localcreditunion.com or stop by and see us in person at 808 Washington Avenue. Local Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. All loans based on credit approval.
We are the Veterans Health Administration, and our hands provide life-changing care to over 9 million veterans across more than 1,200 facilities nationwide. Join hands with us to make an impact in your community. Learn more at vacareers.va.gov.
This holiday season, Ochoa Stucco wishes you joy and warmth. Whether you're cozying up at home or enjoying festive gatherings, we're here to help you create beautiful spaces. Happy holidays from all of us at Ochoa Stucco.
And a right corner jump shot, no good for Alamogordo. I believe that was Hernandez. And then Herrera Hamilton trying to guard Orgain coming to the front court. Orgain will drive right of the lane, have his shot blocked. Far sideline, the shot is rejected by Julian Favela, who's picked up a couple of blocks in this first. Orgain is who he subbed in for. And so it'll be Chavarria with the basketball out between the circles. Gives it up to Herrera. Now Chavarria with the basketball. Top of the key, Brandon Sullivan, left wing Huerta. Man-to-man defense for Alamogordo. Out between the circles with the basketball, now to the left wing and working towards the baseline. Chavarria right corner to Brandon Sullivan. Herrera, now Huerta gets a left wing 3. Carlsbad, it's another 3. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 3-pointers in this game. And the Tigers coming to the front court will turn the basketball over with 4:21 remaining in the third quarter. 40-20, Carlsbad leads. Chavarria will give it up to Huerta, goes to the right elbow, outside to Herrera. Herrera by Herrera Hamilton. Now they go inside. Shane Sullivan. Pretty good defense there from Richards, but Sullivan gets the bucket, and 8 points for him. And Carlsbad's lead is there at 22. Here's Hernandez getting all the way to the left wing. Nice bounce pass underneath to Herrera Hamilton. Pump fakes a couple of times. Goes up with the shot. It's no good. He'll be fouled, and we'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. And it looks like he got hit in the head. And seems to be okay. Brandon Sullivan will get called for the foul. Not many fouls in this game. In fact, that's the first foul called in the third quarter. And looks like we need to clean up some moisture on the floor after and a couple of guys, or at least one guy, tumbled to the floor.
At the line, shooting two for the Tigers, number 5.
And so Herrera Hamilton will shoot 2 free throws. The 5'11 senior for the Tigers. And the first one is no good. Ethan Grinder comes in. Julian Favela will check out.
Checking in with the Tigers, number 30, Ethan Grinder.
Favela, all 4 of the Tiger points in this quarter. Alamogordo has been outscored 11-4. Herrera Hamilton will miss. The scramble for the rebound is going to be, well, it was won by Herrera Hamilton. But as he was grabbing the ball, he fell out of bounds, and it'll go back over to Carlsbad. Herrera Hamilton a little worse for wear after. Herrera Hamilton goes to the bench, and it'll be William Bynum onto the floor for him. Chavarria will give it up to Herrera. Chavarria giving it up top of the key. Brandon Sullivan gets it underneath. Now goes the right wing to Chavarria. Skip pass to the left corner. Huerta able to get to it. He tries to work baseline. Hernandez was able to cut him off, and he backpedals to the outside. Top of the key 3 is up, and it's good. And another one falls down for Carlsbad. Brandon Sullivan with his second of the quarter, and it's 45-20. Now, at this point, Tigers have got to be more aggressive on closing out because these guys are knocking them down. You got to make it at least a little bit more difficult for them on the outside. Right wing Bryant has it. Goes out right corner Hernandez. Anytime a Tiger touches the basketball on the perimeter, there's a Carlsbad player right in his face, and that is definitely the difference. Ball goes into the backcourt. It was deflected by a Carlsbad player. Bynum was able to get it back. Bryant goes into the lane, gets caught in the air, gives it up to William Bynum, and he will put in the 3. So the Tigers needed that 3. Alamogordo will call a timeout with 2:39 remaining in the third. Timeout on the floor on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. 22-point difference. And we'll return to the Lawrence E. Johnson Tiger Pit here on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019, right after this.
OFCU's holiday skip-a-payment is here. Need a little extra cash? Take a break from your loan payment this November or December with a discounted skip fee. The skip-a-payment program lets you skip your loan payment for $15, then resume your next regular payment. Submit your skip online at oterofcu.org. Some restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Your success is our success. We belong to you.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. Carlsbad able to get it in the front court. 45-23. And another corner 3 is up and in. This time, Cornum knocks it down. And Carlsbad leads 48-23. Richards tries to answer, unable to do so. Rebound Grinder able to get to it. Finds Richards, who goes up with a scoop shot right of the lane. Foul going to be called on Carlsbad, and Isaiah will go to the line to shoot 2.
Fouls on Carlsbad, number 34, Mario De Leon. At the line, shooting for the Tigers, number 4, Isaiah Richards.
And Richards will make the first. Richards makes both. And the Tigers find themselves down 48-25 now with 2:08 remaining in the third quarter. And it'll be Orgain with it. Into the hands of Priest. Priest gets it right back from Orgain. Gets it out to the left corner. Mills will fire up a three. That's no good, but Cornum right there for the putback, and that shot was no good. I think the Carlsbad bench wanted a foul, and Alamogordo almost loses the ball. Bynum has it. And so it'll be a possession for Alamogordo. It'll be Aaron Herrera, the Tigers. Inbounds at far sideline over to Hernandez. Back up ahead to Herrera. Herrera drives right of the lane. I think it'll be, I thought that was going to be an offensive foul. Herrera was the one kind of out of control, but they called the block on Mario De Leon, who just came into the game. And it'll be baseline right inbounds for the Tigers. So it'll be an inbounds Herrera to Grinder. Grinder right back to Herrera, who pump fakes, but goes up on the layup attempt and is fouled. And it'll be 2 free throws for Aaron Herrera. Now, it was a good inbounds play. Grinder got it and went right back to Herrera coming in from the inbounds of the baseline. Aaron's going to make the first free throw. I told you, the first couple of quarters really blew by. This third quarter has had a much slower pace. Had a few more free throws and just not the same clip the game has been going along, or at least felt like it was going along. Rattling home the second is Herrera. His first 2 points of the game. And here comes Carlsbad. Let's see if the Tigers can get a stop. Mills is going to, at the top of the key, fall down. That might have been a travel, but Orgain gets it at the right wing. Three is no good. Bynum grabs the rebound. Pressured by Cornum. Gives it up to Hernandez. Hernandez quickly ahead to Grinder. Grinder right to the basket. First one's no good. Second one's no good. Third one, that's good. Ethan gets it to go after 3 total opportunities. And the Tigers have cut it to a 19-point difference. Orgain at the right wing. De Leon will get it at the right wing. And now Cornum will fire up another 3. That's no good. Rebound deflects out to the corner where Priest is able to get it. And offensive board for Carlsbad. Orgain going to try another 3. That one's no good. And at the for Carlsbad, De Leon gets it. And over at the far sideline, now we got a tie up for about a second. Herrera, Cornum was able to steal it away. Orgain was tripped up to the floor. He got the ball while he was on the ground and was able to pass to a teammate. But now it's a turnover here for Alamogordo. Hernandez trying to drive the basket, does so and passes to Herrera, and it's 48-31. The third quarter ends with a half-court shot, no good from Orgain, and it's 48-31 on the Rich. Carlsbad leaving Alamogordo by 17 as we go to the final frame. You're listening out.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
Use the equity in your home to finance your dreams. This is Leanne Bain from First National Bank. Plan those special vacations, those home improvements, and simply pay off those high interest rate bills. It's easy. Apply for your home equity line of credit today.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender, all loans subject to credit approval.
Need a business or personal loan? This is Jackie at First National Bank. It's easy. Apply from any device at www.fnb4u.com. Let's get started.
First National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, all loans subject to credit approval.
Almost Sports and Talk, 12:30, 101.9. Carlsbad with possession as we begin the fourth quarter. Orgain spin move, top of the key, gets into the lane, goes up with a shot. Herrera is going to get called for the foul. I think he caught him on the arm. And it'll be Orgain to the free throw line to shoot 2. Yes, he will go to the line. Foul. Hadn't posted yet. It should be on Herrera. First free throw is good. I take that back. He missed the first. And the rebound was deflected out of bounds, and now we have a discussion about it. They're going to call a foul on Alamogordo. They called it on Jaden Hernandez. And so it'll be Carlsbad basketball after the foul on the Tigers. And they'll feed it into the lane to Shane Sullivan. And the bucket is up and in. Sullivan into double figures now with 10. Herrera gives it up to Hernandez. Ball in the backcourt with 7:31 to go in the game. Tigers down by 19. Out in the right corner with it, it's Herrera. Gives it up to Hernandez. He dribbles right wing extended. Man-to-man defense for Carlsbad and a throwaway by Hernandez. That went right to Orgain. And Orgain to the basket, misses on the dunk. Richards did a pass to Bynum, but Bynum left it behind. Hernandez got to it. Now another steal by Carlsbad as Chavarria will go to the basket and lay it up and in. Now, 2 bad offensive sets there for the Tigers. Unforced errors on both of those turnovers. And Hernandez will dribble left wing extended. Any momentum the Tigers had kind of towards the end of that quarter seems to have been snuffed out. At the free throw line, Grinder's got it. We'll give it back to Hernandez. Hernandez working left of the lane. Looking for somebody to get it to. Finds Bynum. Bynum goes to Grinder. Grinder at the left elbow. Grinder, give it back to Bynum. Bynum fires up a long 3. That's no good. And the rebound is won by the Tigers. I think it was Richards who got to that. Here's Hernandez trying to work into the lane. Misses on the shot. Grinder grabs the rebound. Had the ball ripped away, though. And it'll be Orgain coming the other direction. Tries to dunk it again and unable to put it down again. And the Tigers will bring it the other way. It's Herrera with the basketball. Herrera has the ball knocked away from behind. No, I guess he did not. Are we going to have the official make a change here from the one from behind? I thought the ball was knocked away. It was. And so Alamogordo will have the possession. (52-31), Carlsbad in front. Baseline left inbound for Bryant. Gets to Bynum at the left wing. Between the circles, it's Richards. Richards gives it to Favela. Julian will backpedal near the midcourt line and give it over to Richards, left wing extended. Over to Bynum. 5:48 to go. Tigers continue to work on the perimeter. They've got it spread out. And just not have anything going. Out to the left corner, they give it to Richards. Richards goes opposite way of a screen. Cross-court pass to Favela in the right corner. He tries to work baseline. Gives it up to Hernandez. Hernandez to Richards. He'll fire up a long 3. That's good. Isaiah Richards knocks down a triple from the right wing. And it's 52-34. Over at the far sideline, Chavarria will work it all the way to the near sideline and give it to Herrera. And Chavarria gets it back over at the left wing. He's double-teamed, but gets away from that double-team. Gets it out to the right corner. 3 on the way is no good from Shane Sullivan. Herrera with the rebound, putback attempt, no good. Shane Sullivan at the rebound. His putback is there, and it's good. Coming up the floor with it, the Tigers. As Favela at the right wing. Favela almost lost the handle, was able to gather back in, keep his dribble as well. Gives it up to Hernandez. Jaden will work it to Isaiah, then back to Jaden. 4:35 to go fourth quarter. Tigers trailing by 20, 54-34. It's Bynum at the right wing. Bynum getting a screen from Favela, but Cavemen guard it well. Here's Bynum able to step around to the defender, go up with the left hand and finish. And William Bynum with 7 points tonight. His best game as a varsity player. And the Tigers trail 54-36. At the far sideline, Chavarria will go to the top of the key, get to the free throw line, pass it up Herrera. Pump fakes on the three, and gives it up to Chavarria now as we hit the halfway point of the fourth quarter. Chavarria drives the lane, had the shot blocked by Richards. Here is Bryant pushing the tempo. Bryant has the ball knocked away as he tries to get to the basket, but the loose ball ends up in Richards' hands, back underneath to Bryant. Bryant able to get to the basket, go up with the shot, it's no good, but he will go to the free throw line as he is fouled. They call the foul on Brandon Sullivan. And 2 free throws for Bryant.
Jonathan Carlsbad, number 34, Brandon Sullivan. At the line, shooting 2 for the Tigers, number 24, Marcus Bryant Jr.
First free throw, no good for Bryant. Subs for Alamogordo, Best and Granados come into the game. Richards and Granados will come in if Bryant makes this second free throw. Brandon Sullivan checked out of the game for Carlsbad. Priest returns. Second free throw is good for Bryant. And it's 56-37. Alamogordo calls a full timeout, and we'll take one as well. On the Richardson Motor scoreboard, it's Carlsbad 56, Alamogordo 37. You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230-1019, and also on the Alamo Sports YouTube channel, alamosportsandtalk.com. Your Alexa device. Enable Alamo Sports and Talk, and on the Exciter Media app.
The Winner Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winner Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winner Circle, 1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
Fall into savings today at Loco Credit Union. We're ready to help you with those high interest rates. Now through the end of December, enjoy 1% lower interest rates when you refinance your auto loan with Loco Credit Union. And it's so easy to apply. Go now to lococreditunion.com or stop by and see us in person at 808 Washington Avenue. Loco Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. All loans based on credit approval.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230-1019. And Carlsbad has the basketball. And up by 19, Orgain with possession. Guarded by Fernandez. Gives it up to Chavarria, the far sideline. Defended by Favela. Man-to-man defense for Alamogordo. Favela, or I should say Chavarria, will hand it off to Orgain. And now give it up to Huerta. Huerta had the ball knocked out of his hands by Bynum. It deflected off his leg and then bounced around a few times. And it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Carlsbad. Inbounds to Chavarria in the right corner, top of the key. Gives it up to Orgain. Orgain works left of the lane, goes up with the shot, and he's able to finish with the lay-in. He's got 10, and Carlsbad's lead is 21. 2:44 remaining in the game. Fernandez gets to the free throw line. Pull-up jump shot is no good. And the rebound is controlled by Carlsbad. It'll be Chavarria in the backcourt. Tigers are trying to pressure in the backcourt. They get it to Sullivan. He comes across the timeline. Sullivan still trying to find somebody to get it to. Eventually it's Chavarria as he was being pestered there by Granados. And now here's Chavarria. Gets into the lane, feeds it to Sullivan. Sullivan goes up with the shot. He's bumped from behind by, I believe it was Granados, and he gets a chance at a three-point play. Sullivan now with 14 and can make it 15 with the bucket. 60-37, Carlsbad in front of Alamogordo. And Sullivan will make on the free throw. 61-37, and it'll be Hernandez up the far sideline for Alamogordo into the front court. They give it up to Bynum. Bynum will fire up a right wing three. No good. Rebound, Favela had his hands on it. It's tipped around and eventually finds its way to Orgain. Granados right on him as he brings it into the front court. Orgain kicks it out to the corner. Three on the way is short. Sullivan, though, grabs the rebound. Had two Tigers there, and they just sort of watched it. Sullivan did not. He ran right to the ball and gets the easy lay-in, 63-37. Hernandez out between the circles, gives it up to Bynum. Now it's Granados at the right wing. Hernandez, ball staying on the perimeter. Bounce pass to Favela at the free throw line. Granados working baseline, gives it back to Favela, who drives the lane, goes up with the shot. He is fouled. The bucket is no good, but he'll go to the free throw line to shoot two. William Bynum leading the Tigers with 7 points. Him and Isaiah Richards each have 7. 6 for Jaden Hernandez and Julian Favela. A couple of free throws here from Julian, and he can take that mantle. He now tied for the leading scorer for Alamogordo. So one more here for Favela. And he misses back rim on the second. And we're 90 seconds to go. Sullivan gets it up ahead to Priest. Priest will hold at the right wing for the Cavemen. Double teamed and gives it up to Chavarria. Finds Orgain top of the key. Orgain to the free throw line. Gives it up to Chavarria at the right wing. And Carlsbad in no hurry to shoot the basketball here. Chavarria goes to his left to Huerta. And they keep it on the outside. Now they go inside Sullivan, who's working on Granados. And there's got to be a foul there eventually. Favela had a pretty good hold of Sullivan's arm. Sub for Alamogordo. Favela checks out. And number 20, Josh Reynolds into the game for Alamogordo. And the ball comes out top to his opposite, number Priest. Gives it up to Chavarria. Works to the left elbow, left corner. Huerta will fire up a triple. No good. Rebound out to the corner. And it is going to be saved by Orgain off of Julian Benitez will check in for Jaden Hernandez. And Orgain will go top of the key, give it to fakes from Dryden Priest. And he's able to get it to go. And it's 65-38. Granados gives it up to the elbow to Best. And Reynolds gives it up left wing to Granados, who pump fakes. Granados working to the baseline, looking for some help, and instead throws it away. Chavarria will get it up to Orgain. Let's see if he can get the dunk this time. Yes, he does. And they will stop the clock with the hoop was stuck up through the rim. Tigers bring it into the front court. Granados will give it up to Benitez. 10 seconds remaining. 7 seconds. And that will do it. 67-38. Alamogordo falls to Carlsbad here at the Lawrence E. Johnson Tiger Pit. We will take a commercial break and return with the Otero Federal Credit Union postgame show. Again, the Cavemen win it by 2.
Join Stand Up to Cancer and Jazz Pharmaceuticals to raise awareness of small cell lung cancer and accelerate the pace of research. Ask your healthcare provider about screening options that might be right for you or a loved one. Visit standuptocancer.org/lung to learn more.
OFCU's holiday skip a payment is here. Need a little extra cash? Take a break from your loan payment this November or December with a discounted skip fee. The Skip a Payment program lets you skip your loan payment for $15, then resume your next regular payment. Submit your skip online at oterofcu.org. Some restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Your success is our success. We belong to you.
This holiday season, Ochoa Stucco wishes you joy and warmth. Whether you're cozying up at home or enjoying festive gatherings, we're here to help you create beautiful spaces. Happy holidays from all of us at Ochoa Stucco.
Happy holidays. This is Deborah Romero, President and CEO of First National Bank. Our goal is to help our communities prosper and continue to grow. Our attention is directed to support the goals and accomplishments of our customers, like opening a small business, buying a home, or planning life celebrations like a wedding or a new baby. We are here to assist with all of life's milestones. We express our thanks and gratitude to our customers for placing your trust in us. Wishing you all a safe and happy holiday.
First National Bank, member FDIC.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle, 1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the games!
Fall into savings today at Local Credit Union. We're ready to help you with those high interest rates. Now through the end of December, enjoy 1% lower interest rates when you refinance your auto loan with Local Credit Union. And it's so easy to apply. Go now to localcreditunion.com or stop by and see us in person at 808 Washington Avenue. Local Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. All loans based on credit approval.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019, as the Tigers fall to Carlsbad, 67-38. The Tigers drop to 2-3. And next, we'll play at Roswell on Tuesday for their next game of the season. Julian Favela, William Bynum, and Isaiah Richards each had 7 points for the Tigers and 6 points for Jaden Hernandez. Better effort than the first game, I think, fair to say, for the Tigers. The final result ended up being kind of similar, about a 30-point difference, but there was never a running clock. The Tigers, did, I think, more of a game in between the second and the third quarter, and it was the third quarter especially that Carlsbad pulled away. Alamo's got to get a little bit better defensively on the outside and get out there and guard these Carlsbad players. And I know part of it is that they're dangerous, not only shooting the three, but also driving to the basket with a number of players, whether it's Chavarria. They've got 4 or 5 different guys that can shoot the three, and it's just really tough to defense it at the end of the day. So that's kind of the tough deal for the Tigers, is it just doesn't seem to be working the way that they need it to, in terms of being able to slow down what the other side is doing. So we'll see what the Tigers can do against I'm sure a pretty good Roswell team that very rarely is that not a quality team, quality program. So that'll be another challenge coming up. And then they'll play Palo Duro from Amarillo in the first game of the Pocorn tournament. And so they've got some tough matchups on the way. And definitely going to have to figure out some things if they're going to want to come out with some victories in these tough matchups. So other scores tonight for the Tigers: 4 for Aaron Herrera, 4 for Ethan Grinder, 2 points for Nathaniel Best, and 1 point for Marcus Bryant Jr. 11 points for Kyron Orgain and Jacob Chavarria, 17 for Shane Sullivan. He had 9 of those in the fourth quarter and 13 of them in the second half. 8 points each from Zena Suerta and Brandon Sullivan, 6 points for Tanner Cornum. I mean, there's a perfect example. They nearly had 5 guys in double figures tonight, did Carlsbad. That's tough to beat. Any team that can manage that, that's really, really tough to beat. So we'll see how I'm very curious to see how this team does throughout the rest of the year, because I think they're pretty darn good, but who knows? I've only seen, I've seen 1, 2, 3, 4. I've seen 4 teams for the season, so Carlsbad looks to be the best of the group that I've seen so far. Rio Rancho is pretty solid. I think Silver, at some point, I think they might be pretty solid. Deming, I was impressed with how hard they played, so I don't know. All right, let's go ahead and take a commercial break. You're listening to the Otero Federal Credit Union postgame show. We will return to the Lawrence E. Johnson Tiger Pit and wrap it up as the Tigers fall to the Carlsbad Cavemen 67-38 on the Richardson Motor score.
If only life had a remote control, you could pause or rewind. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its Prediabetes Awareness Partners.
OFCU's holiday skip a payment is here. Need a little extra cash? Take a break from your loan payment this November or December with a discounted skip fee. The Skip a Payment program lets you skip your loan payment for $15, then resume your next regular payment. Submit your skip online at oterofcu.org. Some restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Your success is our success. We belong to you.
This holiday season, Ochoa Stucco wishes you joy and warmth. Whether you're cozying up at home or enjoying festive gatherings, we're here to help you create beautiful spaces. Happy holidays from all of us at Ochoa Stucco.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
Carlsbad Life provides 24/7 control right at your fingertips. This is AJ with First National Bank. Fraud prevention is priceless. Safeguard your card. Download the free app for a simple, secure way to manage your debit card activity.
First National Bank, member FDIC.
Need a business or personal loan? This is Jackie at First National Bank. It's easy. Apply from any device at www.fnb4u.com. Let's get started.
First National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, all loans subject to credit approval.
The Winner's Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winner's Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winner Circle, 1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230-1019. The Alamogordo Tigers fall to Carlsbad 67-38. Some other final scores for y'all. Cloudcroft girls with the 44-15 win tonight over Hondo. They will play Animas tomorrow at 5:30 in the semifinals of the Mountaintop Tournament. And the Mescalero Apache girls, they got the win over Escalante 45-29. They will play Newcomb tomorrow at 5 p.m. in the semifinals there. I do not have finals for any of the boys' games today, but we will post that up on our Alamo Sports Facebook page, on Twitter as well, at Charles Winnicky on X, whatever. One of these days I'll stop calling it Twitter. I don't know if it's probably not today and probably not tomorrow. Looks like Cloudcroft boys got the 60-32 win over Reserve, and we'll tell you who they want or who they go up against tomorrow when I get the details for y'all. So, and let's see here, Tularosa. Let's see, 56, and I'm getting the other picture from Coach Castagnone as we speak. So I'll tell you the final there. 56-38 the final. So the Thule boys winners tonight as well. So the only score we didn't have for y'all was the Mescalero Apache boys, which they're probably finishing up any time now. All right, that is going to do it for our broadcast. Thanks so much for tuning in. This has been the Otero Federal Credit Union postgame show, and we will talk to you from Roswell next Tuesday for our next Tiger Sports broadcast. As they take on the Coyotes. That game will be tipping off at 7 o'clock on next Tuesday night. No more Alamogordo games the rest of the week, but hey, go and check out the Mountaintop, the Donnie Mae Classic, and the Mescalero Holiday Classic. Some great games going on there. Hope you guys have a fan rest of your week, and fantastic Friday, and I will talk to you guys here, from Roswell coming up next week on Alamo Sports and Talk, 12-10109. Have a great night, everybody.
Center.
I'm Nick DeLuca. Thursday night football, Niners and Rams, 18 seconds to go in the game, and it looks like we may not have a touchdown tonight. LA on top 12-6 in this one, looking to get to 8-6 on the season. The Niners trying to keep their playoff hopes alive. Josh Carty hitting his fourth field goal of the night, a 29-yarder with 18 seconds remaining. So LA kicking off as the rain is picking up in Santa Clara. Matthew Stafford has made a couple of big throws down the stretch, 16-27 for 160 yards. Brock Purdy, 14-30 for 142, and a big interception in the red zone for San Francisco. In the NBA, the Celtics grabbed their 20th win of the season, roll over the Pistons at home, 123-99. No Jason Tatum for Boston, so Peyton Pritchard provided a spark.
Eric White races into the front court. Kick out. Pritchard fields it, looking for the 30-point lead. Got it.
Wow. I mean, when you start saying that, just wow. That's how good these guys have been. And this is what they can do.
Call on 98.5, the Sports Hub. Pritchard scored 27 with 7 threes on the night, reaching 500 for his career, 10th Celtic ever to reach that mark. Derek White added 23 points, had 7 threes to help the Celtics win for the 4th time in their last 5 games. Cade Cunningham had 18 points and 8 rebounds and 8 assists for the Pistons as they fall to 10-16.
Hey, it's your resident Super Bowl champ, Chris Candy. Coming up Friday, I'll tell you why we could be seeing a Super Bowl preview this weekend between the Bills and the Lions. It's Unsportsmanlike, 6 a.m. Eastern, right here on ESPN Radio, ESPN2, and ESPNU.
Your source for sports in the Tularosa Basin is Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019 FM.
From Studio Q in Las Vegas, Nevada, this is Game Night with Q Myers on ESPN Radio.
I always wanted to coach in college football. This is really kind of a dream come true. I grew up in college football with my dad, and so it's great to come back home to Carolina. As I grew up, you hear the same story over and over and over and over again. One story I always heard was Billy's first words were beat Duke.
Come on now, ring the bell, man. I ain't done this in a while. Ring the bell. I was rocking with him. I was feeling him until he got to the end. He put, when they put too much sauce on something, right? You're like, you were doing well. You didn't have to put that extra flavor at the end.
No.
He put too much extra flavor on the end there.
This is Game Night.
He's going to have to schmooze, man.
With Q Myers on ESPN Radio.
A word that you've never heard from Myron Metcalf.
I don't think I should say that word.
Never thought we'd hear it again until we did here on this fine program that we call Game Night on ESPN Radio, the ESPN app, SiriusXM Channel 80, and tune in. We are presented by Progressive Insurance. Alongside that man named Myron Metcalf, I'm Q Myers. And, Bill Belichick saying that his first words were beat Duke. That's cute, but that was just a little bit too much sauce on that, man.
Yeah, no, that wasn't necessary. We went a little too far. But I do think if his goal was to convince the fan base that he's serious about this job and he's ready, to try to overhaul this program, I think he did that. Oh, today. Yeah. I thought he was impressive from the press conference.
Yeah, no, his press conference was good, letting him know that he was dedicated to being there. He's already hired a GM and Michael Lombardi, who's obviously been